these guys bring to the table today.
So we got Neutron on Team Yellow here playing Night Elf and Spiral as well. And the opponent we got SyDe and Foggy on the other side. So Night Elf Orc, very standard, but undeads. And Night Elf, I guess we saw a lot of it in the Keeper patch, but as of late, maybe not as much, not as prevalent. I mean, before it was pretty clear cut what you would play, you know, Keeper Mass Hunts and then Fiends and yeah, just tons of Fiend and Death Knight. And just more Fiends than usual, even sometimes. Looks like Spiral's gonna go for the pull on the lab, by the way.
Yeah, there's already some interesting stuff coming out. So, Neutron doing this Merc camp in 2v2 is super duper risky. It's going to get scouted out by Foggy, so the real question is how are they going to respond to that? And look at this, Foggy's actually sending. He doesn't even care about the top right spawn. All he cares about is are they going to go for this Merc camp? So he's going to see. He's going to scout this out, and he's going to see. And Foggy is going to be looking for two different things with this scout list. He's going to be looking, are they going for that Merc camp? Or number two, if the Orc spawn top left, there's a good chance he was going to go for the lab and do that pull with the Golem thing. So he's scouting that top left because he wants to see which one of those two they're going for. And he's going to see that it's the Night Elf, and then he's going to immediately run that Wisp down. He's going to see that they're going to go for that Merc camp. And then the real question is, how is Team Red going to respond to this? So are they going to run up to harass this? Are they going to try and do a greedy creep of their own? It looks like we have a delay. We do have a late hero from SyDe, so SyDe's hero won't even get there in time.
Yeah, you can't do much. By the way, thank you Insub for the host. If you're ready on Discord, let me know, and then I'll swap you into the channel with us if you want to cast the first game here from the stream. I think there's barely any delay, so it's very doable. Yeah. Foggy actually stole the Troll Priest, by the way.
That's a great way to harass this, actually, especially against the Keeper. He's able to dispel those treants. Let's see if he uses it.
Why is he not taking them out?
My guess is he actually wants the last hits on them. So when you dispel them, it doesn't actually kill them. It only
but
does
he could have hit them like twice and then abolished.
Yeah, I think that's. Oh, he was going for the detonate with the Wisp.
Okay, then now removes it. I'm guessing he went Entangle first here to try and grab the Archer, maybe some of the Wisps as well. That's gonna be so worth.
And we see the item he got is that Greater Healing Potion. That's a fantastic item. The item you're hoping for there is the Greater Mana Potion, but Greater Healing Potion, he's going to happily take that.
And Spiral got a Robe of Magi in the meantime from his lab. Damn, it's so greedy from both of them to just open with these two camps. I think that the reasoning is probably like, if we both play really greedy, maybe we can't both get punished.
I think that's the idea. I think the idea is we'll both do the greedy opening, and one of us will be slowed down, the other one will get it. And they actually ended up both getting the item that they wanted. Now, Foggy Neutron didn't get level 2 because of Foggy's harass, but he still pulled off that item and he got the Golem kill. So I think they're going to be happy with that opening.
And Den Master is now going to show up where they're creeping, and there was no dust bot actually from SyDe.
Oh, and Spiral can actually do a ton of damage taking this creep.
Oh, he missed it.
Yeah, that was well done by SyDe to use his coil to ensure that last hit. And that's going to ding the DK level 2, unlocking that Unholy Aura.
He missed the hit, but he got the item.
I think he got the last hit with the coil, no?
No, I mean, Spiral missed the last hit, but he got the Periapt of Vitality, so he actually stole that.
Yeah, right.
It's funny, it's like all the items you wouldn't want on a blade, I guess. Periapt and Robe of Magi, but he can maybe transfer that to his teammate.
Yeah, he definitely will. And my guess is Foggy is going to go for an Alchemist, and that the Vitality is actually pretty good on the Alchemist, which we'll probably transfer that later.
I think Foggy wants to expand here. That was the whole point, maybe, of this, because he's only on... I mean, he's got the second Enchant of War down there, but...
Yeah,
he's only on 3 Meadows.
This is actually kind of a common build when you go Night Elf Undead on Twisted Meadows, building your second AOW to creep. So this is kind of a common creep pattern, but this expo is being delayed. The whole idea is the Night Elf on the Night Elf Undead team is going to mass tier 1, and with the Keeper, you're able to get some kind of map control because you're staying on tier 1, and you're able to throw up that expo, get the economic advantage. The Night Elf is basically just going to stay at 50 food, tier 1, and feed the Undead, and Undead is going to carry late game. So That's the idea. That's the game plan. If it'll end up working out, who knows? We'll see. The opening so far for the Team Yellow has been really, really strong. So I'm not sure if the expo is going to pay off or not.
Are under attack.
Yeah, I can't see actually with the overlay. I don't know why. It seems like it's not on maybe. I thought it would show up to show the spells, but I don't know what the keeper went for. That's kind of weird. Usually it shows.
We will see. My guess is he went for Entangle level 2, just because he just casted that Entangle.
Yeah.
And without any access to Dispel minus the Wisps, the Entangles are... a level 2 Entangle can essentially just kill a Fiend if you do not have a Dispel.
SyDe is very far away from level 3, by the way. That's a big problem.
Yeah. And unlocking that level 3 is huge. The hero level is definitely in favor of Team Yellow currently. And
yeah, Wisps are actually being sent to fight as well here.
And he
went Entangle, I just checked.
Yeah, Foggy needed these Wisps earlier, and he's not detonating to save that Huntress. He's allowing that Huntress that just got entangled to die to that Blade Master. I think that's a big mistake. He could have saved it with that Wisp. It's kind of an uncommon mistake from Foggy, to tell you the truth. Foggy doesn't usually make those kind of mistakes.
Yeah. I don't know how much these guys have practiced, but I feel like maybe it was neglected a little bit too much, the 2-on-2, even though we always start the matches with the 2-on-2, so it's always going to be played. Yeah, I mean, it's great to start a tag team with a 1-0 score, right?
Yeah, a lot of players of this caliber, while they should, in theory, practice, yeah, these guys are good enough that they can go into a matchup, just say like, this is the strategy we want to do, and they can usually execute it really, really well. Now that doesn't mean that the practice isn't going to pay off. The practice will help you with like the tiny little intricacies of the strategy, but players of this caliber can generally say, okay, this is what I'm going to do, this is what you're going to do, let's go pull it off.
Okay, well that guy's dead.
Yeah, Alchemist is not looking pretty here.
That's gonna bring the Death Knight closer to the 3 here, which they're gonna be able to secure in a second. In the meantime, we have Spiral starting to level his Shadow Hunter. I guess that roll of Magi will come in handy actually for that.
And the big we have a statue coming out. Once that statue comes out on the field, it just does so much healing. The statue is massively important for these 2-on-2 matchups, just because it's able to heal your entire army. It does a ridiculous amount of healing on top of the mana regeneration. So once that statue comes out, these armies are going to feel a lot more comfortable. The Team Red armies are going to feel a lot more comfortable.
I wonder if they might expand here at Team Yellow actually. All the way up there. I mean, they know they're facing an expand, but they might choose to play one base for a long time. Maybe get 50 supply first. Ooh, the Blade Master is actually coming in. Needs to be careful. There is a dust. It's just last second. He didn't get the steal.
Team Red got the last hit there.
Yeah.
But he is going to escape unharmed. He did buy the heal scroll from the shop, so that shop does not have any heal scrolls available. So he stole that heal scroll. That's a pretty big steal. And Foggy's expansion just came online, so it is now 3 base to 2 base, and they're going to try and push. They're going to try and say, okay, whatever your game plan is, Team Yellow, we're going to try and disrupt it with a hit here, see what damage we can do, and then, as you see, both the heroes, they all have TPs. They're not going to try and make this the last fight of the game. They just want to see what kind of damage they can do to the base, see what kind of game plan Team Yellow is going for, and see if they can slow them down.
SyDe is actually going Cripple 3rd, by the way. So he wants to at least at that have some Impale to work with. He's going for a second Slaughterhouse. Maybe Foggy's gonna feed him. I think it would be better, like getting a ton more hunts is not super useful to their composition. Ooh, Blade Master's getting caught.
Oh, yeah, the Blade Master's playing super risky. Alright, here comes Neutron on the left-hand side with the Dryads. Look to see those Dryads being focused down by the Fiends. 4 or 5 Fiends, which side looks like he has 3 Fiends right now, are able to kill a Dryad in about 2 volleys. But they're focusing the Fiends. Fiends Entangle going on. Acid Bomb dropped on those hunts. Entangle going off on the Blade Master. Heal Scrolls being popped. Statue got morphed into the Destroyer. Destroyer dispelling those Treants. And we have SyDe's Cripplord joining the fight with that Destroyer, with the Orb of Corruption. He's going to pass that to the Lich, and the Lich is going to start pumping out that Lich DPS, and then they decide to TP out. They took some pretty heavy losses there, to be honest.
Yeah. Especially Foggy, he has nothing left over. He's got 35 supply. 1 sec, I'm gonna swap Insub in. Yo! Insub,
Bonjour.
are you there?
Bonjour, bonjour, bonjour. Hello.
Bonjour,
How's it
comment ça
going?
va?
Ça va bien, ça va bien, ça va bien.
Alright guys, let me know how's Insub sounding in terms of level, if I need to lower him. Like for me, I think he's pretty loud, so...
It's pretty loud for you. Alright.
Actually, yeah, I will turn you down already a bunch.
I talk pretty loud naturally, so you might want to probably lower it more.
Yeah.
Oh, Side getting kind of unlucky with the item. He was hoping for a true shot aura or something there. He ended up getting the boots of Faltalas, which is essentially useless for this team composition.
No, the Lich, man.
I think there's so many better items.
What
I
do
mean,
you
it gives
think,
you some
Insub?
attack speed, but
His red spiral has been a little unlucky with this actually. It seems like 3 times he tried to steal like the XP, and he always like 1 hit away from the enemy.
Yeah.
So flattering, but he was like always like a little bit too early when he's playing that.
it's almost like he's playing with ping that he's not used to. But this is a European battle.net host, so he should be playing with less ping, if anything else, if he's used to playing on attack.
Yeah.
That'd be surprising for a guy with like spiral.
That Blade Master has 1,000 hit points, by the way.
It's a tanky blade. Look at his armor. Look at his armor. That's actually insane. He has 13.6 armor. Oh my god, that is a tank of a Blade Master.
It comes in pretty handy against like the natural focus hero of the Meadows. Like
Yeah.
Hegel for Full Nova. So we have like these items like the range protects against like Dope Corruption, Cold Nova, plus those 300 HP item. Looks like it's super good against non-enough composition especially.
Who do you guys think is winning now?
Team Red.
I mean,
I think Team Red just because of the economic advantage. I think Team Yellow took that first fight, but this push is going to do some heavy damage. And with Team Yellow's expansion just going up now, I think Team Red is going to do some massive damage to their base right now.
Neutron has 2-0 Dryads, but I think, yeah, the Shadow Hunter, oh my god, the Shadow Hunter items. 2 potion of mana, and he has Pendant of Energy and Robe of Magi, so if he times that well.
be ready to hear the gling gling gling, because you've been here for a while, man. Oh my god. Can just drop the item on the ground, fifth, use the mana potion, full HP, pick up the item.
Are they fighting downhill a little bit?
They are. Yes, this is downhill, uphill for sure.
Looks like a really bad fight for the Oregon now team, actually. Or, I mean, position, actually.
Yeah, they got the Moonwells in the back that they can't really reach there.
Yeah, exactly. That's a good point.
It's very awkward.
Neither of them had TPs. If they wanted a different position, they would have had to like run all the way up and around to the right and then fight, you know, by the shop up there.
Yeah, look at the Master, man, barely falling into like the right king of the elf team. Their army's focusing them level up with the ring and H, but look, man, it's not like your ring buff really helps. And Charles dodged the fucking cold with the invul. That's really good. Oh my god, well done.
And Foggy,
Yeah,
has,
Master's an absolute tank.
Foggy has no army, it feels like. And like Hunt's also absolutely trash here against what they have.
In this matchup, those hunts always end up evaporating, and then it ends up being the undead carry. And let's see if the side TPs. Oh, and side gets hexed. He eats
the
the
blade.
hex and he's going to TP out.
Oh my god, the blade! And he's gonna make it to the Moonwheels! Oh, that guy's, oh my god, he emptied everything.
Oh my god.
Red will end up TPing out. I'm surprised that the fight went that way, actually. I thought Team Red would put up a better fight than that. Those constant heal waves coming out, throwing heals on that Blade Master. They kept focusing the Blade Master, and the 2 rings of protection and his 13 armor ended up paying off because that blade did not fall. Came close a couple times, but did not fall.
Dude, I love 2-on-2. I just love 2-on-2. Whenever I see those
2-on-2
fights,
is a
I'm
lot
like,
of
this
fun.
is awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, I always talk with my friends like on Warcraft, like OC and Crunch, about how there's like a lack of 2v2 tournaments in the Warcraft community. It feels like we never get a chance to see like those good players teaming up together and coming up with such good games like this.
Yeah.
Like in the Asian scene, it's a bit more common, but like in Europe, sometimes it feels like every time it's like a 2v2 tournament, it's always like super successful. People love it. People show up and play, and yeah, might be harder to organize though.
Do you think next time I do a tournament, I should do it 2-on-2?
I would absolutely love to see a 2v2 tournament. I'm sure lots of people will love to see that too. There's so many good teams, so many good players that
Yeah.
you can have like some really sick duos. And
The map pool is pretty standard, right, for the most part?
yeah, exactly. I feel like the map pool 2v2 like has been the same for a while too. So people mostly know the maps and.
But some maps are like weird as hell, right? Like What's the map where like it's super long rush distance? It's like a 6 players map and you get like harpies on your expo.
There's a few maps that are like, there's a few maps that they're just so far apart.
It's like super long rush distance to the center basically.
Yeah.
So to your teammate as well, and like you can expand. I don't know the name. I played this with Lucifer a whole bunch of.
Oh yeah, on Neytpoh. Yeah, but like on Neytpoh it feels like the map pool. That is actually kind of strange because like in tournament when you watch the Asian scene, like you never see them play on maps like Duskwood, and the map they're talking about, like those maps are never there. It's always like Lost Temple.
And there is that really bad snow map as well. With like there's no shop.
Oh yeah. yeah. Those maps are pretty bad, honestly. Especially snow maps, man. Oh my god, the snow maps make me blind.
Yeah.
It's absolutely feels like I have to lower my brightness every time I play on a snow map.
Yo, they're gonna base trade by the way.
Game. Neutron is doing a Zep drop. Neutron is doing a Zep drop inside space, trying to take out the mine. He's already killed 3 acolytes, and Red is just retaliating. Red is just going for Neutron's throat here, going for the main side spiral with 3 raiders is doing some damage to Foggy's base. It looks like they're gonna TP into Yellow's base.
Oh wow, I didn't expect this.
Yeah, they popped the scroll of protection, and they're gonna take this fight.
Oh, the Shadow Hunter! Oh my god, he's at the front. Pops an invul. There is a Zeppelin. He needs to evacuate. He needs to get to the back of the army here. That Shadow Hunter. Okay, he's got a Zeppelin. He's going to use that. They've got the Moonwells in the back. That's going to be pretty massive. Actually using quite a few snakes.
He has 1 Moonwell that's at 50%, and then there's 2 other Moonwells that are further away that are at 75 to 50% respectively.
And his Wagon's actually not too bad right now in a side army. Doing it against a Dryad.
Look at, check out SyDe's DK. I actually love this. The position of SyDe's DK, he's just standing in the back at coil range, saying, alright, I'm just going to hang out back here until this fight dies down a little bit, because this is a little too chaotic.
I love how they don't even bother with that blade. Creeper at the front doing a ton of tanking. He's got Sobi Mask, and even though Wisp were used, this army is still going strong here. Alchemy's trying to out-heal everything. He had Rune Bracer, which was nice, but... Oh, and Kodo. Kodo dies with an A-bomb that was in it, so it gets freed.
And we're about to see the Kodo snowball effect here. If that second Kodo falls, the second Kodo does have a Fiend in it at about 1/4 HP. And it looks like Red is taking this fight.
They've got a shop to try and hold on here, Team Yellow. And the Shadow Hunter has been working overtime here with those heals. He's still got the Pennant Energy and Robe of Magi, but yeah, those Wisps really coming in handy here from Foggy. Really making the
Side
most.
statues are completely out of mana. They're like 100% out of mana. I actually would like to see him morph those into Destro just because they are out of mana, but I'm sure he's doing 100 of those.
Oh, the Keeper! The Keeper! He's gonna fall, yeah.
Keeper getting nuked, and Keeper goes down. Side hitting level 5 with his DK. Foggy's Keeper going up to level 4. Unlocking that level 2 Thorns aura. We
What a
have
crazy
these
game.
Dryads. Yeah. We see the Disease Cloud taking effect on these Dryads. Dryads hate Disease Cloud, guys. It is their arch nemesis. Healing Spray trying to counteract the effect of that Disease Cloud, but seems like Team Red is going to take this game 1.
Lich is getting close to 5 as well. Damn, that Shadow Hunter really like kept the army alive for so long, but I think this is gonna be it here. Neutron. The Keeper was out of position, got sniped, now loses the Alchemist as well. And they're gonna go, I mean, it's very hard to choose what you go for now. You know, like you could have chased the Orc. I guess maybe chasing the Orc would have been best, but you can expect there's gonna be fortified defenses. But they're just gonna go for the snipe on the Expo.
So all the while that was happening, Neutron actually took out Side had an expansion on the left-hand side, and Neutron took out that expansion and put in an expansion of his own. So Neutron has an expansion on that left-hand side. So this might not be game over quite yet, but it looks like Red is in a pretty favored position right now.
He instant revived the Alchemist here. And the Keeper is halfway through the... Oh my god, that Alchemist headed the wrong way here. Okay, he's got a Zeppelin to work with. I think Sparrow's gonna try to buy some time by doing some hit and run.
That's exactly what he's doing.
Catches a hunt.
He's gonna pick off a hunt in rally. But the Red is not playing these games. Red is saying, I'm just going for your main, screw the rest of these buildings. We're at an advantageous position. We're gonna just try to end the game right now.
And actually, that forced Neutron to instant revive the Keeper as well. He cancelled the one that he was going to get from the altar. Yeah, they're TPing.
Actually,
TPing out. And, only undead TP.
Spiral did take out the altar, but aside from that, there was really not any significant damage done. That altar is very easily rebuilt and doesn't really affect them at all.
Oh my god, creep load is 4.5 as well.
They do scout out Neutron's expansion. Foggy had a wisp over there, so they know that there is another tree on that left-hand side. So they are going to keep fighting. They're going to keep fighting, but this is definitely an uphill battle for Yellow. If you just look at the food count, this is going to be a tough game for them.
I think they're gonna try to fight in a sec. They don't really have a choice. They're gonna get pushed to death otherwise. Spiral needs to remember he has Spirit Walkers in his base. Neutron's trying to catch reinforcements. There's no Dispel to be fair, like Keeper. Okay, never mind. This is Destroyer.
Yeah, he's morphing these destroyers. That statue's still sitting at 0 mana. He's using these statues a lot. Oh, DK gets surrounded! DK got... Oh my god, DK got ensnared and surrounded in the Orc base. That's
oh my god, I completely missed that.
He's gonna have to Tavern that...
So they're gonna go for the Undead Heroes now, because there is no Death Knight.
Well, he's gonna Tavern the hero back and he's not gonna have... But he's not gonna have any mana.
Yeah, he's not gonna have
Lich is gonna get surrounded. Lich is getting ensnared, surrounded, but not enough DPS to take him out. Alright, DK does get Tavern revived. These Dryads are falling to Neutron's army, and they're trying to play this kind of sandwich game, but it's not really working because these A-bombs are just kind of
the Death Knight! He transfers an invuln. Actually, that might have come from his teammate even. There is some A-bombs to eat, there is some Kodos to eat the A-bombs. I think Team Yellow is still in this. It's gonna be tough, but I think they can actually win.
You know, we're kind of seeing the weakness of Keeper now. You'll see Keeper has like 100% of his mana, but he can't really use it because there's so many Dryads out on the field. So the Keeper keeps trying to turn to use his spells on the Orc player, but then the Dryads end up turning and they force him to fight this. So Yellow's doing a good job of staying in this game. This is making this game very exciting.
You know what they should have done? Buy an extra Orb of Corruption and give it to the Keeper.
I would have loved that. Yeah, I agree.
I don't have anything to reveal the Burrowed Fiend here. But Shadow Hunter being level 5 here is pretty nice. He's kinda out of mana though. These Undead Heroes are so scary. 5/5, 4.5. Lane Master gets caught. Remember, he's got a ton of armor.
DK has a TP on him, but they are going for the DK. Yellow found a new game plan. They're saying, I'm going for hero kills. Does Keeper have a TP? Keeper does have a TP. Keeper's going to TP out as well. Yellow is still in this game, guys. I think I called it too early. Yellow's doing a great job of coming back into this game.
Foggy has no army. He's got 29 supplies trying to walk his tree to the right-hand side where there's some long-distance mining happening. But Neutron's already re-expanding at the top. Well, actually, yeah, the one on the left did die, but the wisps weren't cleaned up.
And there's no income on Spiral's side. Yeah, and Neutron did rebuild his tree. The left-hand side, there's some wisps there, but no tree. Side's mine still has, because of that harass, Side's mine still has about 1,200 gold left in it, so...
I really think they should get Orb of Corruption on that Keeper of Foggy, by the way.
Yeah, that would increase the damage of...
Quite a bit.
By a lot.
And like more units would have the armor or debuff. Damn, what a crazy game to start this tag team with here.
This is a great game. This is a fantastic 2v2. Yeah, this is a great way to start it.
When Criplord gets level 5, by the way, this is really gonna hurt.
It's gonna be so hard to take that Criplord down. Criplord, similar to that Blade Master, Criplord is sitting with 11.6 armor right now, with a 41% damage reduction. It's crazy.
Wait, is he gonna get level 5? Go away, Keeper! You're leeching the XP, what are you doing?
Oh, Keeper, Foggy back up! Foggy back up!
Oh my god, he would have gotten it.
He leads the experience! Oh my
Foggy.
God. Yeah. There's a red camp right here, there's a red camp they can take. Or green, I'm sorry, green camp. That Team Red can take.
Oh my god.
There we go.
Okay, this is gonna be brutal. Like, the Orc army is gonna take so much damage from this.
He went for the armor level 3 rather than the Impale, so he's sitting
Really?
at 14.6 armor right now.
Oh my god. That's crazy.
Oh my gosh.
So who do you guys think wins then?
I still think Team Red, just because I think the heroes will carry. I don't know though. I mean, it could go either way. It depends on how the fight goes.
What
Team
about
Red
you?
is one impel and Cool Nova away from winning the game, honestly. By the
Yeah.
way, it's so hard to follow the game when I'm not in the game. Like I'm just trying to watch a stream
Yeah.
and I can't like
Well,
watch people's.
I mean, you're a little bit late, to be honest.
Yeah, be quiet. Yeah, I know. I actually had to play against a Great Wall, so if you guys want to struggle playing against them, yeah, the game's, yeah. I was like, oh, I'll just play one game for fun, and then I just meet this guy. So it took a bit of time, but yeah, at least I'm here.
Here we go. Crit Lords at
All
the
right,
front.
so yeah, the fight starts. This is a decent position for Red. He
Oh,
does
they
have
gave the
to-
Rune Bracer to the Blade Master. That's so smart. Now he really
Yeah,
is at the
good,
front,
man.
the absolute tank.
And
Yeah,
just
Blade
one more. As if the master wasn't thinking enough, now you get the room bridge.
Oh, the Kodos can't reach the bombs to hit them.
Nice impale coming out. We do see this DK is just hanging out in the back. I love this. Side lost his DK once. He's like, I'm not losing my DK again. Hanging out in the back. Yellow's going for Foggy's keeper. The keeper being focused. Keeper running away.
Oh, the Keeper of...
Keeper's still at about
Oh my god.
75% mana.
Animate Dead is used and that's it. The Keeper of Neutron was like in the middle of everything.